Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Sumi. I bring on a lot of things to talk about that affect our lives and possibly involve someone so we could discuss about the certain issues, trending issues as well. And there's of course beauty and fashion. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, then you're at the right spot. Just stick around, watch till the end of this video, and let's find answers on ways to calm down in the midst of conflict. And make sure you click on the red subscribe button and click on the post notification bell so you can get alerts whenever I upload something new. So today I'm in the element like peace. A lot of times we tend to face situations of life that you just find yourself angry, like someone would do something to get you so pissed off, and you have two choices: to act or pause. Now, pausing doesn't literally mean that at the end of the day you will not reply or retaliate or deal with that issue. It could just be that when you pause, you reevaluate things. But before I get deep on it, let me start with when you find yourself in a situation that you are so angry. Why do you think you flare up? Why do you think you just react like instantly and it leaves you in regret? Number one, that would be ego. Yes, we tend to react to situations based on our ego. Like, he said this to me, he did that to me. No, if I should walk away, it would actually mean I am scared, or I'm not like man enough or woman enough to deal with that particular issue. Or it's me accepting that that other person is right and I am wrong. That is ego. And in most times, you don't make decisions based on ego, especially if you are angry. So that's one of the reasons that we tend to react to things immediately. Number two would be emotional. You tend to get super angry and all you want to do is hurt the other person back. Like, you want the other person to feel exactly how you're feeling. And sometimes you might go overboard by saying harsh things. And those are things you definitely end up regretting. And number three would be adrenaline, the rush of it. You know that whenever you get so angry, there is this rush of adrenaline, like your heartbeat rate increases, you're not thinking well, you just want to react. It's like when you're faced with fear. So most times you'll be like, I'm afraid of the dark. But then if something scary should pop out from the dark, you'd be amazed how strong you'd come and you try hitting that thing off instead of running first. That's it. That is the adrenaline I'm talking about. Adrenaline gets your blood pump up, that all you want to do is just like push out every emotions that you're feeling inside out. How can you manage all these emotions and still remain calm and still come out victorious in every conflict? First of all, pause. Just like I said, you have to pause or you continue. That's the two options you have when you're facing any kind of conflict. Tuning is when you decide to go on and work with your emotions, adrenaline, and ego to give answer to that person. And then pausing would be when you just take a minute. Pausing could mean 1 second, 2 minutes, 5 days, 7 weeks, 8 months. But we're hoping for it not to take that long, because it's always good to resolve a conflict at the earliest stage. And when I say earliest, I don't mean like immediately. That's why I said pause. So when you immediately react to things, it actually comes out most times. I don't want to say all the time, but most times you regret that actions that you take. It's either you feel like you didn't give the right answer or you didn't hurt the person like at the spot that you wanted to, or you feel like you overdid it, like you exaggerated the whole thing, and your relationship with that person could be something like really close. Before you even use the pause and continue process, you need to know something. You have to think, what is your relationship with this particular person that you're having that argument with? Is that person someone close to you? Is it a sibling? Is it an extended family? Is it a neighbor? Is it someone that you might never see again? You have to, weigh those relationships down before you know how to react to certain things. Now, most times, your relationship with that person will determine how you react. Now, if that person is someone random, someone you might not see again, someone you barely see, it would be always good for you to pause for some seconds, because you might not see them again and you feel like you have to address the issue. That is when you feel you have to address the issue. While on other occasions, you have to imagine if that person is family. This is the reason why I will never tell you to continue at that spot. It's always good to pause. So when you pause for family, if you're so angry, like from a 0 to 100, and you're like on a 70 with that person, trust me, it is very, very important for you to pause, like a long pause. Because a 70 is too extreme and you might end up hurting a relationship that is part of you, because family are us. So what you need to do rather is for you to take a long pause and decide on exactly how to deal with that issue. Now, most times when you pause, that's when you reevaluate things. Yes, and reevaluation is everything. When you reevaluate things, you see things in a more different perspective. You view every scenario, and it's either you realize like, okay, that wasn't even worthy. If I had reacted to that, I would have regretted it. Or, okay, yes, I can deal with this here in a more calm way. Like, I can go this way and that way. Or you could just see things like, okay, it's actually not worth it. That's what reevaluation does to a person. And at the end of the day, you become this calm person. And if you're having this argument, or if you're having this conflict with someone and you're just quiet and the person is ranting, all you get to do is just like look at the person as though he's weird, or and at the end of the day, you might be angry, but you holding on to that anger makes you golden. And that is why silence is golden. Not every situation deserves a response. Trust me. Most times, people do things intentionally just to get a reaction out of you. And if you let them, they start making you into a toy, like something they can play with. Sometimes someone can actually say hurtful things, unnecessary things, things that they do not even think of before. They'll just throw it at you just to see your reaction. And before it gets to that point, it means that you have actually proven to them that you react to every little thing. And that's why they start poking you. But when you are that kind of person that sit down and let someone misbehave or attack you, or act so aggressively towards you or hurtfully towards you, someone tries to hurt you verbally, all you need to do is just sit down and watch that person while you just pause. For instance, when you're watching a movie, you would see a particular time when one person would be shouting, screaming, ranting, and then the other person would just sit down, and all you can hear is like golden silence, and that person is in front of the other just talking, but then the other person has silenced every noise, every external noise, and all that person hears is the inside voice. You should learn to do that a lot. And trust me, most times if you use that concept, you would end up victorious. And you will make the other person look super stupid. You're talking, I'm just looking at you. That makes you super calm. The first time might be difficult, the second time might be, the third time might be, but trust me, the fourth time you would appreciate these steps if you should take it. Because that has actually been one of the things that I've been doing to keep my mind sane, for me to have this inner peace. Because most times people try to penetrate to break that inner peace, and only you can give yourself that peace. And it all depends on how you react to people's behavior towards you. So I'm not saying that if you have an important thing to say, you do not say it in that moment of conflict. All I'm saying is just pause. 1 second could change everything. Immediately you use adrenaline and respond, you're not thinking the things you're about to spew like thoroughly before saying it. But when you just pause, it could be for 1 minute, 1 second, or 10 seconds. Then trust me, you can respond in a more calm way. Someone could be all fire on your head and you can just go on like, calm down. I need you to understand my point of view. If that person is ready, then you say it. If that person isn't ready, then you need to take 2 steps back, calm down, and do not react to that kind of situations. Because trust me, like I said, not every situation deserves an answer. Not every situation deserves a response. Silence is golden. Well, I hope that I actually helped in a way, and yeah, if you can relate, if you agree, you have to agree with what I said, because it's like the smart thing. I would like to hear your thoughts on the comment section below. And yeah, please, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you click on the red subscribe button. Come join the family. We learn a lot from each other on this channel. So make sure you click on the post notification bell so you can get alerts whenever I upload something new. And let's not forget, we can get social on my social media pages: Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook page, and TikTok. Yeah, I'm all on that. We can get to know each other more. So I would say thank you for watching. Until next time, it is Sumi signing out. Bye.